Hello, future Python programmers. In our last lesson, we dipped our toes into the exciting world of Python. We learned about its simple syntax and why it's a favorite for beginners and experts alike. Remember, Python is like learning a new language, but this language lets you talk to your computer. Today, we're going deeper into Python's toolbox. We'll explore how Python stores information, does math, and makes decisions. These are the building blocks of any program you'll ever write, so buckle up and let's get started. Ready to become a Python pro? Let's go! Imagine a box where you can keep things, numbers, words, anything. This box can hold all sorts of information, just like a treasure chest. That's what a variable is in Python. It's a special place where we can store data. It's like a labeled container for your data. Each variable has a name, making it easy to identify what's inside. Let's say you want to store your name. In Python, you can do this easily with a simple line of code. In Python, you can do this Python, my underscore name =, ALC. We created a variable called my underscore name and put the name Al inside. This way, the name is stored safely. Now, whenever we use my underscore name in our code, Python knows we're talking about Al. It's like having a shortcut to the information. Variables make our code organized and easy to read. They help us manage data efficiently. Plus, we can change what's stored in a variable whenever we need to, making it flexible and dynamic, just like putting different things in our box. This flexibility is what makes variables so powerful in programming. Python is a whiz at math. We can use it to add, subtract, multiply, and divide, just like a calculator. These are called arithmetic operations. Let's see an example. Say you have 5 apples and your friend gives you 3 more. Here's how Python would solve that. Python apples underscore I underscore have =, 5 apples underscore friend underscore gave =, 3 total underscore apples =, apples underscore I underscore have plus apples underscore friend underscore gave print total apples. This code would print out 8 because Python adds the values stored in, and pretty cool, right? Python can handle all sorts of math problems, making it super useful for everything from simple calculations to complex data analysis. Section 4. Making decisions with conditional statements. Just like us, Python can make decisions. It does this using something called conditional statements. These statements help Python figure out what to do based on certain conditions or criteria. Think of it like this. If it's raining, I'll take an umbrella. This is a simple decision based on the weather. Otherwise, I'll wear my sunglasses. That's a conditional statement. It helps us decide what to do in different situations. Let's see it in Python. We'll write a small piece of code to understand this better. Imagine we're checking if a number is greater than 10. This is a common scenario in programming. Python number =, 15, if number 10. Print, the number is greater than 10. Else print, the number is not greater than 10. Since our number is 15, which is greater than 10, Python would print the first message. This is how Python makes decisions based on conditions. Conditional statements let our programs respond differently depending on the situation, making them smarter and more powerful. They are essential for creating dynamic and responsive code. Section 5. Putting it all together. A simple example. Let's combine what we've learned so far to create a simple yet practical program. In this example, we'll write a program that asks for your age and tells you if you're old enough to vote. For this, let's assume the voting age is 18. Python age =, int, input, enter your age. If age =, 18, print, you are old enough to vote. Else print, you are not old enough to vote yet. This program first asks the user for their age and stores it in the variable called age. Then it uses a conditional statement to check if the age is greater than or equal to 18. Based on this check, it prints the appropriate message to the user. See how we used variables, input, conditional statements, and output in this simple example? This is a basic yet powerful demonstration of how programming can solve real-world problems. That's the power of programming with Python. With just a few lines of code, you can create meaningful applications. Section 6. Keep practicing. Congratulations on learning about variables, arithmetic operations, and conditional statements in Python. You've taken another big step on your journey to becoming a Python programmer. Remember, the key to mastering any programming language is practice. Don't be afraid to experiment, make mistakes, and learn from them. The more you code, the more confident you'll become. In our next lesson, we'll delve into even more exciting concepts that will empower you to build more complex and interesting programs. Until then, happy coding!